Well, hello, Virgo. Candy here, your decision guide, here to read your energies for the month of July. And I hope your quarantine is going well, or whatever you're doing. I don't know. Some are not. I'm not really doing it. I have been actually having a wonderful time. I don't even really do masks like that, but I do it out of consideration for other people. Okay, so here, Virgo, we have the Eight of Swords with the High Priestess and the Four of Wands. Okay, so with that energy, what I'm seeing is that you feel very bound, which has sent you deeper into yourself, but it's going to bring you the stability and the love that you are seeking. Okay? So do not despair. Even though you may feel a little bound now, you're actually building up your superpowers to manifest the love and the security that you so desire. Okay? So Virgo, let's see how this unfolds for you. The energies have just been very, I was born with 4 retrograde planets. And with all the retrograding going on now, with the 6 planets, I think it is now, people have really been resisting. And one thing about retrograde planets is you can't resist the process. Okay? So basically, you kind of are walking away from a situation where you feel a little bit defeated, right? And now you're pretty much deciding to go inward in regards to it. But we have this 10 of Wands here with the 9 of Cups, which means that your burden is almost over and you're very close to getting the satisfaction that you're looking for. You're shifting. You're making a mental shift over into this Hierophant energy, which means that you're learning so much about yourself that you're going to be able to help others who may be going through some of the things that you're actually going through. You are working your way into an offer that someone is going to bring you, right? Then we have the King of Wands and the Chariot. You're very much taking charge of your life and you're gaining the victory over things that you once regretted. Okay? So even though you have a feeling of regret, you know that regardless of what has happened in the past, that you're definitely going to be victorious. Here with the World and the Knight of Swords, the universe is opening up so that you can go to the next level and move forward with the things that you want. You're getting ready to go into a love that will be a thick or thin kind of love. Like if you see this 5 of Coins with the 2 of Cups, it's not always the worst thing. With it coming before the 2 of Cups, it really means that you're going to find somebody that's going to weather the storm with you. And they're going to have just as much grit and determination as you do. Here with the Devil and the 9 of Pentacles, you have definitely manifested your finances and your security, but you have a lot of responsibility, a lot on your plate that you're not able to necessarily walk away from. You're going to have to try to figure out how to incorporate some of the things that you've acquired, some of your career endeavors and your financial goals and obligations and things like that. You seem to be very confused about a recent disappointment that you have had. You're working on trying to understand exactly why things turned out the way that they did. But there's something that you're not really willing to look at, right? It challenged your strength. Yeah, it challenged your strength, and it kind of made you feel like that you really had no choice but to withhold love, right? It was something that caught you off guard with someone. You've been withholding, right? But there is going to come a time where everything is going to open up. Things are going to be revealed, and as they are revealed, there will come a tower moment. Is somebody that you're working on a project with, or that you've been negotiating with, or that you thought that you could actually trust to help you get where you needed to go, but somebody from your past that actually has betrayed you? Wow. And this has you in hangman mode in regards to this person, because this was somebody that you actually thought was going to take you to the next level of success. You have a lot of love and money issues here. So it could be somebody that you were in love with, that you were working with on achieving a goal, and you learned some things about them that disappointed you. Maybe that they weren't quite being as honest as you thought they were going to be. You couldn't really depend on them like you thought you could. And this person is definitely going to circle back around, and they're going to try to offer you something and try to make up with you. You're moving on, and you're like looking the other way. You've become emotionally mature, and you're focusing on keeping to yourself while at the same time manifesting this 10 of Pentacles. It's almost like you were working with some people. You actually shared some parts of yourself and your goals with them or a person. They betrayed you, did something that caused you not to trust them. And then what you did was you cut them off, and then you decided that you weren't going to really let anybody else get close to you. So here you are with the Hermit card and the 10 of Pentacles, kind of working in secret on your goals, dreams, and aspirations. You're planting seeds as you move forward. You're getting ready to have a conversation, though. I think this person is going to come back and try to have a conversation with you. But you've got your confidence built up now because you've been in High Priestess mode. Now you have evolved from the depths of yourself with the Queen of Wands energy, and you know exactly what you want. You have pinpointed the love and the passion that you want in your life. You also know exactly what you don't want. You've been going over and over in your mind if you need to literally deal with this person again, or if you need to let them go because you're just not feeling them anymore. And you've decided to go on a new journey, but you're not really telling anybody here with the Moon card. You're kind of doing it in secret. And this person really has no idea. They're going to offer you something, and you're going to pretty much take a stand against it. But you're making moves quietly as you go towards your happiness and gain control of your life, Virgo. Of course, this Ace of Pentacles and this Queen of Pentacles is all about success in financial endeavors. And you are assessing your value and the things that you know that you bring to the table in a relationship. And you're making decisions to be cautious. And from now on, you're going to be walking away from anything that does not serve you. And you're letting things go and die so that you can get to this Four of Wands. Wow, Virgo. So Virgo, this is what's happening with you. You've been working with people. You've been giving. You've been taking care of people. You've been compromising yourself and the things that you want in your life. You've actually tried to do things the way other people want you to do them. You've been trying to be cooperative, and you were betrayed, basically. And during that betrayal, it sent you inside of yourself, so much so that you got to a point where you just you didn't even tell people that you were going inward. You did it secretly. And you were going along with life just like normal, really. And nobody was none the wiser that you were actually planning and plotting to make different moves. So while everybody was going in one direction, you were silently going off in your own direction. And now you have achieved what you've wanted to achieve. Things are crumbling. People who set traps for you are now stepping in their own traps, and you're kind of just walking away looking behind you like, whatever. And they really can't understand how you're doing this so smoothly. So Virgo, you kind of got yourself together here, and you're on another path, and you're kind of leaving people a little bit bewildered. So let's do the I Ching on this. This is pretty interesting. And let's see what your advice is with the I Ching. All right. So, relationships. Sometimes we need a partner to achieve our dreams. Seek out your soulmate and join forces together. Together you can conquer the world. You need to be a part of a team. You've been trying to be a part of a team, and that last team did not work. I no lie. Look at that. That last team did not work, right? And so what you did was you silently let that team fall back, went inward, and you're manifesting a new partner or group that you're going to be working with. And you're going to shock people because they're going to still think you're with them. This could be a partner too that still thinks that you all are good to go, and you're just like, okay, whatever. You might be dating somebody else, have somebody else in mind, and you're not even telling them. Because what happened was they were blocking you when you were being honest with them, and you just couldn't trust them because you would tell them one thing and they would actually use it against you in some kind of way, right? So this could be the one, and divine timing is at work in your love life. Also, it may be some children involved in this particular relationship. Okay. Let's see what the decision guide has to say. All right. You need to meditate, kind of clear your mind. Need to focus on your finances. There's an ex that wants you to consider them, but do not, because there's a new birth coming. You need to cut off the past and make way for this new birth. And while you're making way for this new birth, deeply examine your value and how you're being valued by others. Also pay attention to your health. Your body's trying to tell you something, and deeply examine your feelings of disappointment, and go ahead and do something about it. Cleanse yourself, detox yourself, and what'll happen is everything that you're looking for is definitely going to manifest. So Virgo, I hope that this was an enlightening reading for you. Continue to reconstruct the world by reconstructing your mind. I know you can do it. Bye.